Over the past few years, I have recommended GetResponse as a great place to start for email marketing. You could get started for free. It was relatively easy to get up and running. I've included trainings both on this channel and in some of the courses that I've provided. Unfortunately, today I'm going to tell you to stop using GetResponse as I can no longer recommend them. In this video, I'm going to tell you a story of what happened last night and why I no longer recommend GetResponse for email marketing. For the best tips and tricks to learn affiliate marketing and internet entrepreneurship, be sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell to be notified when I upload a brand new video. Also, click the first link in the description or go to alstongodbolt.com/start for a free Unemployed handbook. That handbook will teach you how to make money online step by step. Hello, my name is Alston Godbolt with alstongodbolt.com. I'm an affiliate marketer and internet entrepreneur who's helped thousands of people across multiple platforms make passive income, and today I want to help you. All right, so as I mentioned, this is going to be a short story about how I went from recommending GetResponse and being one of GetResponse's biggest fans to switching to a different provider, or in the process of switching to a different provider and that provider that I'm going to. So last night, I had the bright idea that I wanted to migrate all of my email lists, all my email contacts to one place. I had over 10,000 contacts in ClickFunnels. When I was using ClickFunnels, I have probably about 300 or so in this other place, and then I have another about 2,000 maybe over in GetResponse. And so I reached out to GetResponse. I do like their user interface. Their user interface is great. It makes things like easy to see. It's visual. It's great. So I reached out to their chat and said, hey, look, I want to upgrade and downgrade. I want to downgrade from their pro version down to basic, but then add over 10,000 contacts. And so that's where the problems start. So as you can see here on the screen, it says start growing, it's free. But the first thing is the person told me that there would be a charge to upgrade or downgrade, which, didn't really make any sense. And so in my mind, I asked this person, the chat agent, why would I pay you more money to pay you more money? Because the way that GetResponse is set up, and if we look at the pricing here, you're going to see that the more subscribers you have, the more that you're going to pay per month. So right now I'm on the Plus plan with 1,000 subscribers or 2,000 subscribers. I'm not really sure. I'm not really clear on that. And we'll talk about that in just a second. What I want to do is downgrade to basic because I don't use anything in this space here in the Plus space, but I wanted to go to the 25,000 contacts thing. First, I was told I'd be charged about $30 to downgrade, which in my mind doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. And then that's when I learned, that's when a bomb was dropped on me, we'll say. Not a huge bomb, but something that was a little disturbing. So apparently, I'm actually paying more than this amount every single month because I'm being charged an overage. I have more than 2,500 contacts, and so I'm actually being charged more than this amount. And the thing that's a little bit alarming to me is when I realized this, I discovered this problem. I mentioned it to the support agent and she said, well, it's in the terms of service. Well, we know that the terms of service can be 400 pages long. Should I have read it? Yes. Did Apple try and get away with something similar in the past and got sued for it? Yes. So we know that the terms of service are what they are. They're not ironclad. It's a little bit alarming. So the thing that annoyed me most about this situation is the fact that they don't send out an automated email. They don't send out a message or notification saying, hey, look, you're reaching the top of your tier or pricing. You should either upgrade to the next level or you're going to pay this amount more per every 3 subscribers or however they break it down. The response was simply, well, it's in the terms of service. So for that reason alone, the poor customer service, the inability to recognize that the best way to help a customer is simply to inform them. In my opinion, this little thing here that they're doing, if you have more than 2,500 contacts and they're charging you more instead of potentially bumping you up to the next level, I think it's sneaky and I think it's underhanded. I don't think that's great customer service. You might argue with me, well, that's just how it is. But if in a second here, I'm going to tell you who I'm migrating to, and this company doesn't charge you overages at all. They just move you up to the next level. So in my mind, the logical thing to do would either be to email the customer, email me and let me know that you're reaching the top of your limit and that you may incur charges, or bump me up to the next level. And again, let me know that that's the process so that I am aware of what I'm paying. So for the last probably maybe 4, 5, 6 months, I've been, in my mind, overcharged. I've been hit with sneaky fees. I forgot exactly what the term was, but in my mind, I don't think that's a great business practice, because you could, at the very least, send me an automated message. Send me a message saying, hey, look, you're over your amount. This is the process. Let me make the decision, instead of just hitting me with these fees and hoping that I never say anything. Because what happened if I went from 2,500 contacts and eventually wound up with the 25,000 contacts over time, instead of, finding this information out because I wanted to downgrade and then upgrade, finding out that, I was going to pay $200, $300 per month, and instead of being put on the $142, where I'd be saving about $57 or $58, I would be charged $200 plus per month, and them not saying a word. So in my opinion, this is a very poor business practice. This is why I will no longer recommend GetResponse. That, in addition to the comment that the person made where they said, well, it's in the terms of service, I think that is incredibly poor customer service, and so I won't recommend them ever again. She also pointed me to some blog post where I would have only discovered this blog post if I was in a chat with her. This blog post would have remained a mystery to me. But in my opinion, I'm actually in the process of migrating everything off of GetResponse. It's only email contacts, and so you just have to make sure everything syncs up. And I'm moving over to this other company, in which we'll talk about right now. So this other company that I'm moving to doesn't have this little overage sneaky fee. In my opinion, they're sneaky fees. And so the cool thing with this company is it does have free for the first 500 subscribers. It's Aweber, and so if you see here, you can get started for free. You don't need a credit card. And the cool thing, that the way that this is broken down is they have 2 levels. They have free, and then they have pro. Free is free for the first 500 subscribers. You can send 3,000 emails a month. That's okay. But when you upgrade to pro, you only pay $19.99 for the pro, and then you pay an additional amount for the level of subscribers that you have. So for example, if you went up to if you have 20,000 subscribers, you're going to be paying $146 per month. So first of all, it's actually cheaper than it's about the same price, maybe a little bit more expensive than GetResponse, but they don't hit you with overages, and they'll actually they'll let you know that for every, I think it's $8 for every 1,000 subscribers that you have more than 25,000 subscribers. So it's clear pricing. To me, it's a little bit better. Now, I'm not 100% in love with the user interface. To me, the user interface feels a little bit outdated, but that's just a minor issue that is really no big deal in the grand scheme of things. But in my opinion, this is a much better option because you're not going to be hit with overages. So for example, if I do, let's say I'm at 10,000 subscribers and then I move up to the next level, they're going to bump me up to the next level and not hit me with some overages. So in my mind, I think that's a better, more clear, straightforward way of doing business, and not some sneaky, underhanded thing that they're offering. So going forward, I will no longer recommend GetResponse, and in fact, I will actually recommend Aweber. So if you're looking for a brand new email autoresponder, and this is what I primarily use it for, is email autoresponder and broadcast emails. If you're looking for a different option or different opportunity, I recommend going with Aweber going forward. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. But also be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified when I upload a brand new video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.